What is up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are talking everyday carry. This is everyday tech, everyday camera gear that I carry around with me on pretty much a daily basis. Starting off with the biggest, most important piece of tech for me anyway personally is my MacBook Pro. This is the 16-inch baseline MacBook Pro, so it's 16 gigs of RAM. It has the M1 Pro processor, just an absolute beast of a computer. I edit pretty much every single video on this machine, or I do edit every single video on this machine. An absolute workhorse of a computer. It is sitting behind me right now when I'm in this setup. It is plugged into my display out the back here, but this fits nice and snugly into the camera bag that I use. Whenever I'm on a shoot, wherever I am out and about in London or anything like that, I will bring this camera bag with me. This is by Manfrotto. It is a Pro Lite version. I absolutely love it. It is sturdy, but also quite light. And you can see like in the compartment, it has compartments for everything, as in a full compartment. Sometimes these are separated so you can maximize the amount of camera gear that your bag can hold. Depending on the shoot, I might size this up or size it down in terms of the amount of gear, the amount of lenses that I'm bringing with me. But on the whole, this is the bag that I bring, and all of this everyday carry goes into that bag. In terms of a phone, my daily driver is a Google Pixel 6. I've done a number of videos on the channel here. Actually color coordinates between my top today. That wasn't actually planned, but the Pixel 6 is an amazing little phone, like fantastic value. I've spoken about it. I wish that I've gone for the Pixel 6 Pro personally, just because I would have liked that extra zoom range that gives you, but super happy with the Pixel 6. I've never experienced tons of bugs, which I know a lot of people have with the Pixel 6, but for me, just an absolute great phone, a really good daily driver. In terms of headphones on a daily basis, I actually do use Apple AirPods, even though I'm on a Pixel. I know that might make some Android purists kind of question me as someone who covers tech on YouTube, but like they're just, in terms of fit, my favorite headphones that I've ever found. They're not great in terms of integration, obviously with Android, like you can use them and find them and pair them and connect, but the most importantly for me, it is just purely about fit in my ears. I can use these on flights. I could use them for genuinely about 6-7 hours without my ears hurting. So that is why I continue to use Apple AirPods. The camera of choice that I use for any travel, my sort of more everyday camera, if I'm doing a shoot that I need to be a bit more mobile on, or I am shooting photos or out and around on a location, I will bring the EOS R6. This is my B camera. I'm filming on my A camera, which is the Canon C70, but that is a bit big to bring along to actually most shoots. I only use this camera for studio shoots or location shoots, but this is an absolute beast of a camera. I absolutely love it. Shoots beautiful 10-bit 4K video. In terms of a lens, my everyday lens is the 24-105 f1.4, and this just makes a really, really brilliant combination. I just completed a shoot we shot in Germany and then in Monaco in France, and I did that entire job just using the EOS R6. So like absolutely brilliant setup, and one that you can shoot professional work on and not feel restricted by size. And obviously all of this goes right inside that Manfrotto camera bag. Carrying on with the cameras, I also have a Fuji. This is an X100T, so a couple of years old, but this is my sort of travel camera. If I'm going on a trip, I actually purposefully bought this because I went to Thailand and I just didn't shoot with my R6. So I decided I would like a slightly more physical, tangible, like mechanically feeling camera that I didn't have to worry too much about like lens changing and anything like this. I don't use this for any professional work, but it is just a really, really nice, like everyday carry type camera. In terms of an on-camera microphone, obviously if I'm shooting on the Canon EOS R6, sometimes I need on-camera audio. And right now I'm using the Joby Wavo Pro. This is like a really, really cool on-camera mic, a bit different to some of the other microphones on the market. Most notably, there's a few key features which make this stand out for me. First of all is the fact that this actually has active noise reduction. So a bit like maybe like an AirPods Pro or something like that. They obviously stop you hearing outside noises. And this little unit down here on the Wavo Pro is doing the same thing on your microphone, trying to eliminate the sort of bumps, peaks in your audio that might be happening. Like a really, really good on-camera mic, and something which I've been super enjoying because it genuinely is quite different to what else is available on the market. Another nice little feature is it has active LED status. The nice thing about this, again, is on some other microphones, you might not always know that they're actually functioning as intended if you're out filming yourself like this, but you can immediately check what's happening on the Wavo Pro live, like a super, super nice feature. In terms of a tripod, I don't bring this around every single day, but the Manfrotto B3 Advanced tripod, this is a twist-based tripod, and you can see how small this is. Like, this is a real advantage to an everyday carry, because genuinely this is small enough to just strap on the side of a camera bag nice and easy like that, and carry that around pretty much every day if I wanted to. Like, this is an absolute dream for shooting in places like London, because this is so tiny, I don't need to worry about it. I took this on my trip recently to Germany and to Monaco, and this fit not even in my camera bag, this fit just in my carry-on, like a super, super efficient. You can see just by doing this, you get to a more sort of standard tripod size, like what you would expect, and then you can immediately just pack this down again, and it takes all of 2 seconds. It's got a really, really good ball head mount as well, which again, for video or photo, like super useful if you're working with bigger, more expensive cameras. Like a nice ball head that you can trust is really, really important. You just would never expect such a high quality tripod to be in such a small form factor. External storage is obviously essential for me, and I carry this around definitely on a daily basis. Anywhere I'm taking my laptop, normally I have some external storage with me. The way I work is I work off external SSDs. I have here the SanDisk Extreme. I think this is a 1 terabyte drive, and then I've got a Samsung T5. This has been subsequently replaced with the Samsung T7, but they're both very, very good drives and very, very fast. And then any more longer term storage, I move on to these Western Digital Elements drives. Very, very affordable. These are 4 to 8 terabyte drives. And like I said, for more permanent, like project-based storage, I can just move over that SSD working files and then onto these slightly more permanent hard drives. Another microphone I've been using a lot is the Wavo Air by Joby. Like, I was super excited when these guys reached out to sponsor a video on the channel. Joby are an awesome manufacturer of camera gear, so I was super excited to try their new microphone lines, and they've genuinely really impressed me. The Wavo Air has allowed me to be able to shoot videos like this one and not rely on my sort of dedicated, like a voiceover microphone or a boom mic. It's enabled me to be able to do things like this. Like, I've just got a little receiver clipped onto me right now, and I have the wireless receiver on my C70 in front of me. It's enabled me basically to shoot videos super quickly and easily, to step away from the camera and just go and record and not worry too much about the audio. Another massive advantage with this mic is it has smartphone compatibility. So you can record directly into your smartphone using one of these little mics. So again, like an absolute game-changing feature for creators who maybe only use their phone but really want to step up the audio quality in their videos. I was really excited to share these audio products with you guys, so thank you so much to Joby for sponsoring this video and supporting the channel. Something I've recently switched to is the Ridge wallet. I was using a more traditional wallet, but I basically realized that there was a whole bunch of stuff in that wallet that I just wasn't using or wasn't needing. So I've just got back from my first international travel using purely the Ridge wallet, and it was really, really liberating. You basically just have these RFID blocking panels of metal, and your cards just slip simply in the middle of there. Like I said, I found this like a super liberating thing to just have all of your cards with you at all times, but with none of the other surrounding bulk of a bigger, larger wallet. Something else I keep with me, you guys might think I'm a bit crazy, is a SmallRig Multi tool. Like, I don't carry a penknife like a lot of other US creators, or a lot of other US creators all seem to carry knives around with them. But I don't actually do that. I carry a little SmallRig Multi tool, has a ton of Allen key attachments. Like, when you work with camera gear on a regular basis, this is a super nice one to have. Thoroughly recommended. And that, guys, I think wraps up the video in terms of an everyday carry. I'd love to see what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.